On today's episode, Harry finds out his clothes are in the driveway. But great news, Grandma's alive. We learn how to key a guy's car and get away with it. Just make eye contact. And if you cheat on your man, be careful. Check your shampoo. Nair, glitter, and cheating? Just don't mix. On Advice Unfiltered, episode 27. Welcome, everybody, to Advice Unfiltered with Tony Rodriguez and Christopher David, episode 27.
27.
27, bro.
What's going on? Yeah.
Woo! 27 years old. Here we come.
It's my second longest relationship ever.
My longest one ever.
So this could be the one you're like, he won't break up with me, damn it.
He won't break. Tony's going to be with me forever.
All right. So as always, thank you for behind the scenes. Look, we're trying. We saw a really cool thing online where it said we can co-host, and then you guys could see all of us. We'll figure it out for next time. We're working on these things.
We're working on it.
It's hard if anyone doesn't know with the phones because you only get a landscape or portrait view. So, oh well, it is what it is. And but we appreciate you guys for being behind the scenes. As always, first off, Ming is back for the shared studio.
What's up, Ming?
What's up, Ming? Our resident. Oh, by the way, Ming, I love the T-shirt, bro. I'm a huge T-shirt fan. That's a great one. Soft. It looks comfortable. Star Wars. Nice job.
Yeah.
And our resident Alpha fact check. What's up, Jen Alpha?
What's up?
How's your
What's up,
week?
Abe?
Yeah, how's your week this week?
Good. How about you?
My week is fantastic because it's Tuesday. What'd you do this week? Anything exciting?
I kind of just stayed at home.
Stayed at home. Anything exciting this weekend?
There's a new thing in the game I play.
What new thing in the game you play? What game do you play?
I play Fortnite a lot.
Shout out to Fortnite.
There's always something going on.
Yeah,
with Fortnite.
yeah. There's a whole Power Rangers thing's coming out
Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah, it's all power. It's like a big deal.
Wait till I drop my Power Rangers ad.
Yeah.
I've been working on it.
Maybe working on it. Love that.
Where they fight gonorrhea, the
And
Godzilla.
it's just saying, everybody saying hi to Avery.
Hello.
Man.
All right. And as always, sitting next to our Cameo superstar. How's Cameo going? By the way, I keep getting messages from people that Cameo.
It's been good. It's been really good, man. I enjoy it very much, man. A lot of good things have been happening lately, as you know. But yeah, Cameo's going great, so thank you everybody for joining me for that. Thank you. I'm very humbled by the whole thing because, you know, I get to spread some joy, man. You know, freaking some actual happiness, you know, which is pretty cool.
I think people are starting to realize if they Cameo with you and then they write me a question, they get on the show.
Oh, that's
So
smart.
it works.
Smart.
It
So
works.
if you Cameo and write a question, better odds with Tony.
I'm just saying, if I see that you Cameo with Chris, there's a high likelihood I'm going to answer your question because you're supporting the show.
Yeah.
And if you're supporting the show, I think you deserve a question. So shout out to you guys. All right.
Absolutely.
So we're a little behind, but it's fine. So we'll get things started. First off, my big news of the day for everybody who asked, no, we are not making any more blankets.
Everybody wants a blanket, bro.
Bro, I cannot tell you the insanity. I was like, when's it going to be in the merch store? How many more are they? What size do they come in? I was like, we promised our blanket would. And by the way, Anita, you're on here. I shipped it back to, I reshipped it, so I'll send you the tracking. I saw you sent me a message. But those are the smallest. But Rebecca is the only winner. She's the winner of the one of one.
Yeah, it was a one-time deal.
One-time deal. But,
Yeah.
oh my God, there was so many people that were like, when is it? When does it drop?
Yeah,
How
so
much
many
is it
people were
gonna be?
messaging me, asking me about the blanket, too. It was pretty funny.
Blanket was clutch. Blanket was clutch.
That was pretty funny.
Yes, if you want a headless one, let me know. With a nipple on
With a
it.
nipple. Like a blanket with a nipple on it. Just let us know.
So that was great. It was really, actually, you know, funny enough, it was fun having somebody in here.
It was amazing.
It
First
was.
guest was amazing.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, it was very cool to have her, man. It was a good experience. I can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, she was so nice. She sent me this really nice message afterwards. And then the funny thing was, I didn't realize she was one of the people we answered a question for at one time.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I
she
knew
was
that.
like, oh, I took your advice and I did this and I started running and I was like, oh shit, like,
Nice.
that was pretty cool.
Love that.
All right, so interesting. Yeah, it's queef when people. It's queef. It's queef when
Queef.
people.
He's queefing
It's
already.
queef when people take our advice.
It's
Fantastic.
great when people take our advice.
So, all right. So, what's going viral now? I had your interesting take on this. Do you know what the 666 walking challenge is?
It sounds like a way to go to hell.
It's kind of really funny, actually.
Right? It sounds like you're just welcoming Satan.
Yes. It's like you are.
Hello, Satan. Are you Satan doing the 666? Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. So no,
The
I haven't heard about it.
It's a new trend where getting people who've never worked out before into fitness. They walk 60 minutes a day with a 6-minute warm-up stretch, a 6-minute cool-down stretch at either 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. They call it the 666.
Sounds like you're setting yourself up for failure.
It is kind of tough,
Yeah,
right?
it sounds like you're setting yourself like who can be. I mean, it teaches you discipline. Do it. Definitely don't try it. I'm not saying don't try it, but I don't know. I can't imagine just setting my schedule at 666 all the time.
I think people have this. I think you probably know this more than anything. It's like people set themselves up for a complete disaster and failure by overdoing it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So listen, especially when you first start working out, you really need to do stuff that you can commit to, right? Because if you're like, oh, I'm going to run, 5 miles tomorrow morning, and you haven't run in like 20 years, then you're just setting yourself for failure. I mean, yeah, it's good to have the goal, but let's start off with 1 mile. Let's start off with just getting out there and doing it. You know what I mean? It's doing the small steps that create the big habits, right? So I think whenever somebody's starting out, like I always tell people, like, diet is 80% of it, right? I always tell everybody, let's just start off with the morning. Let's get the morning situated first before we do the whole day. You 200 grams of protein. Let's just start off with the mornings and lunch, right? Let's get that 30 days in there and get you used to doing that, and then we'll create the rest of the day as we go. And I do that so it's not overwhelming. Like, you don't want to, it's good to have big goals, but it's good to take small steps. You crawled before you ran, before you walked, and you walked before you ran. But yeah, but whatever. There's always trends. Man. You had to. We were just talking about the other day. What, the 7-minute abs?
Oh, 7-minute abs.
7-minute abs.
What movie was it? It was like 6-minute abs.
I don't know. I think it was like Ben Stiller or something.
Yes,
Was it Ben Stiller?
It was a Ben Stiller movie.
Something about Mary.
Yes.
Yeah, something about Mary. Yeah, he's like, what about 8-minute abs? What about 7-minute abs? What about 6-minute abs? There was no 6-minute abs. Yeah, it's crazy.
But I know this comes across, and this happens a lot of times. I've read, and trainers have a lot to deal with this. When you have to walk that fine, when someone comes in and they're like, hey, I never worked out before. I want to sign for 5 sessions a week. And trainers some trainers are like, yeah, I'll take the money. And then other trainers are a little better, like, hey, how about we just commit to like what you can do first?
Yes.
Like, how about we just do 1 session a week?
I did not say 200 grams of protein before breakfast. That's not at all what I said.
Bro, it would mess your stomach up.
Oh, dude, can you imagine? You wouldn't get anything done. 200 grams of protein. I'd be sick. You'd be so freaking bloated.
Oh, my God.
Your body couldn't even digest that.
Yeah, I would have to tell people, watch out and don't stand around me for the day for 200 grams of protein.
200 grams of protein. Yeah,
That's tough to do in a day.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah, you should know. We were just talking about this today. So I want to get 200 to 220 grams of protein in each day this month. And like, there's a day or two where it's not like when you're really focused on it, it's not hard. But every day of the week, it is a challenge. If it wasn't for shakes, I don't know that I could do it.
Yeah.
I need protein shakes to fill in the gaps.
Boy, you're trying to argue. I said 200 grams of protein a day. That's what I said. I just talk really fast. Jesus.
No, and I see people asking what types of protein. I mean, whey, pea, soy. Look.
Yeah, just get your. I mean, this. Well, you said soy. All right, so I will say one thing about soy. Right.
Yeah.
So as a man, you should not eat soy. It lowers your testosterone levels. So soy is not a good protein source for men.
No,
it's not. But yeah, any kind of whey protein, any protein really that's out there, that's regulated, that's washed. That's why I like the Lifetime product. I mean, I like the Lifetime product because they test it.
Yeah, it's the worst. It's the worst when you spend that much money on a supplement.
Well, yeah, it's freaking expensive, man. It's $1 billion industry, right?
Yeah.
So, when you're spending $80 on a tub of protein, you want to make sure you're actually getting the protein.
There's no, we have no affiliation with this company, but there's an app called Supco, and it's like one of my favorite things now, and it has trust scores for everything, and for almost every supplement I've ever put in there, and you put it in there, and it just tells you if it's really in there or it's not, and you realize how much money you waste on something.
Oh yeah.
We were just talking about gummies last week, right? Mm-hmm. No, there's nothing in there, and you're spending $60 a month.
Yeah, on creatine gummies.
Yeah,
which are shit.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So as we get to the questions today, our first question comes in from one of our most popular regulars. His name is Avery David. Avery David has our first question of the day.
Avery David wrote in a question. My son wrote in a question.
Avery David wrote a question. He probably was just doing it being like, I wonder how this question thing works.
That's so funny. I can't wait to hear what you wrote in, bro.
All right. He said, Dad, been listening to the podcast for a long time, soaking in all your advice. And I'm trying to sort it. No, I said,
he's like, I'm having a midlife crisis.
what did you mean when you said, all right, so hi, Chris, what is your favorite thing about both of your children?
What is my favorite thing about both of my children? That they're mine. No, I always say the best thing I love about both my kids, they're good kids. Like they have big hearts, man. They're both really smart and really active, and they're very compassionate and strong as young individuals. No, my kids are great, smart, athletic. I couldn't ask for better kids, man. I love my kids. Good question, Avery.
Look at that.
Good way to set me up there.
There it is. Way to get the show rolling,
Way to get
Avery.
the show rolling, kid.
For a minute, I thought you were going to put it under a fake name, and then I saw your real name, and I go, oh, yeah, maybe I should put this question on the top.
I love you wrote it, bro.
I can't believe I actually got that.
Well, it's not a lie. I read every question.
Yeah, he reads every question, man.
I can't get to them all, but I read them all.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
funny.
There's your answer. Hopefully you'll go home. Make sure you get a good hug tonight. Shannon C. writes in, with all the major health issues in the United States, what changes would you like to see made to the school system for kids to be more healthy?
Get them off of pills, give them more activities. I think the biggest thing that we've lacked in schools is not everybody's book knowledgeable, right? Some kids are hands-on. I think VOTEC schools are great. They've wiped out a lot of those programs. I think exercise, in gym class and just eating right. Like a lot of times kids have a problem. And this is from my own experience, right? From me having, I get hyperactive off of sugar. You guys see me. Listen, you guys see me in the morning, how pumped I am, and I don't have anything. Like I don't drink coffee. I don't drink energy.
Coffee?
Nothing. I have nothing. I literally get up in the morning. I drink I eat my protein powdered yogurt crap.
Now,
freaking my ratio yogurt, and I eat that, and then I take a shower and I leave for work, and I don't drink anything. So you see how amped up I am in the morning. So imagine me on sugar, right? Like I'm going to pay attention to anything, right? Or any kind of red dyes or so I literally had a doctor when I was a kid tell my mom, said, listen, give this kid some exercise, get him off of red dyes and orange dyes, and give him vegetables and fruit, and it literally changed my entire life. I went from having like 65 hours of detention at the end of the year and being in trouble every day and to being on honor roll the following year and being vice president of student council and doing some amazing things that year. It was like the best year. I got most improved award. I got a freaking trophy for freaking most athletic. It was on point that year, but it was all because they changed my diet, and they gave me something activity wise to do to burn that energy out. Right. So I think I'd like to see more of that. I think a lot of it is, we expect everybody to act the same or learn the same, and then when they don't, we just push them through. So I think it would be better if we actually adapted to what is best for kids, because not everybody learns on the same scale level, right? So I think if we just open up to more activity and be a little more aware of our diet. Unfortunately, American food sucks.
Yeah.
So much processed crap in it, man. But I think if we actually change the actual meals and everything for the kids at school, I think you'll have less problems.
Yeah.
I think you have more kids that are listening.
I just saw that they were doing a nutrition review of the school lunch menu, and they were saying, someone was saying,
as I sit here drinking,
I know,
drink,
I thought about it.
As I sit here drinking energy drink right now, but listen, I'm tired.
I don't drink sugar.
I'm tired though. I've been up all day. Anyway.
But no, so they count pizza sauce on pizza as vegetables. Like the workaround they do to not give kids. By the way, I love pizza.
Really?
Yeah. That's how they do their workaround. They're like, oh well, that's sauce, that's tomatoes, that's a vegetable, so that counts, right?
It's not real tomatoes.
No,
it doesn't even count.
So you figure, to your point, better food. And the one thing I just saw that they brought back, which we don't get into politics, but I don't give a shit about that stuff. But what I do like is that they brought back the presidential fitness test.
I saw that.
Yeah, for no other reason that look. You're either fit or you're not, and if you're not, as a kid, you should know it. And I hate to say this, but if you feel bad for a kid, then maybe the kid should get out and move a little bit more and do a little bit more activity instead of coddling somebody and being like, "Oh, I'm so sorry you can't run a."
It's really not about aesthetics, right?
No, it's about being healthy. And people just mask that with the ability to let's coddle you as a kid so we can protect you, when the reality of it is the bad health is more harmful for you. So being out, I just look, I think to Chris's point, if by the way, if your school doesn't have those things, which some schools don't, as a parent, I want my kid outside or I want my kid involved in maybe some intramural sports or something.
Yeah, and like I said, not all kids are adequate to books, right? I think Votech schools really teach them, a lot of blue collar jobs, the plumbing, the woodcrafting, all that stuff. And even if they don't want to choose that to do that, it teaches them skills, right? It teaches them to, like, it's no different than my son using Legos, right? Like everybody's like, I've literally spent like thousands of dollars on Legos this summer for my kid, and everybody's like, you're nuts! I can't believe you're spending so much money. But I was like, listen, like I left him alone when I went in my room and took a nap, and he put together a desk. And I guarantee you he put together that desk because he reads Lego blueprints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he was able to look at that blueprint of that desk and able to put together. So those skills, even though that he's not like going to be a woodworker when he's older, or he's not going to be freaking a cabinet maker when he's older, it's good to have them. And it teaches them real life skills. So I think it's just, I think Votech programs are good. I think making sure that you have outside programs are good. I think just changing your diet is huge.
The number one job in the future that they just came out and said that will be the most needed job they're going to be shorthanded for was electricians.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Because AI eats up so much power that they said they're going to be short over 500,000 electricians in the next 10 years. And the jobs that AI is not going to take from anybody, guess what?
Blue-collar jobs.
Blue-collar. My dad and my brother are both master plumbers and master electricians. And guess what? They're always going to have a job.
They're always going to have a job. You're always going to need hands-on, man. So, eventually they're going to be worth, that job's going to be paid a lot more than what it's paid now, right?
Oh, you talk about 500,000 short? I'm like, I'm talking to Tyler now because he doesn't, not really sure what he wants to do. And I don't know that, like, he needs to now. But my dad has already said, and my brother's like, look, he could go into graduate high school and, he could take classes and maybe do some stuff. But if he got into union and became a plumber.
Oh, yeah, he'd make six figures.
And he'd make 6 figures in 4 years. Yeah. And I'm like, I tapped Tyler. I was like, buddy, I'm not telling you what to do in life. But if you told me I can make 6 figures at 3 years old and have a pension or retirement and some money and buy a house. Yeah. Yeah, fuck everyone's feelings about what a plumber.
I'll be honest with you, I've done that work. It's not easy.
Oh, it's not.
It's not easy. There's nothing glorified about it. That's why it's also, people don't choose to do it, right? It's not an easy job.
Yeah, well. Yeah. All right, Heather B has an interesting question. She's divorced. Heather, I had to shrink your question down because it was about 9 pages, which I appreciate. I throw it out there every now and then. She went through some trauma, but she's divorced, 53. She was married to a bodybuilder, and she herself works out all the time. But she was mentally abused by her husband, always saying her form wasn't good and she wasn't good enough. So she winded up joining an all-female gym, which is fine. Nice. That's what she did. But she's single now and she's divorced and she can't find, or in her dating circle, nobody she meets is into fitness. Her friends don't meet, she's in her 50s and people are not, this. They look like shit. So she was like, she's scared about joining a regular gym because of what the idea of what her husband had set up for her. And she lacks the confidence to go back into a regular gym. And I would just think, Heather, going back into a regular gym is probably the number one thing you should do.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, go conquer that fear.
People are always, in your trip, people are always so scared to step foot in a gym. Like, what is the reasons? Like, when people have never been in a gym and they hire you and they come in, what is always their, like, big trepidation? Is it just they feel like they're not going to fit in?
So So a lot of the images you see in magazines or in movies is like all these jacked up dudes, right? Freaking that are jacked up women. So you automatically think when you walk into a gym, everybody's being in better shape than you. So it's intimidating, right? But you don't understand that, like, everybody in there was you at one time, even the ones that were in shape, or were you at one time. And not everybody's in shape. Everybody's literally at a different fitness level. And I gotta say that it's one thing about the gym that I work at that you go to is it's a community, man. Like, everybody knows everybody gets along, freaking, and everybody meets up. It's just, I don't know, you get a community. Like, once you conquer that fear, I've had so many people that I literally, and this is one thing I'm really good at when I train people. Like, I've had people that come in and they're like, oh, I'm intimidated, I'm scared, so what as I train them, I literally introduce them to everybody.
You're the best at that, by the way.
I literally introduce them to everybody. I'm like, hey, by the way, this is Anita, this is Bill, freaking, this is Tom, and I introduce them to everybody so that way they can start feeling like they know people, right? And you create a community inside of a community.
I only have friends because you introduced me to.
Yeah, right. See, I introduce everybody to everybody, man. I'm the matchmaker, bro. I introduce everybody, and that's the thing. Like, I want to make everybody feel welcome, man. That's part of my job. And one of the reasons I like it so much is I like to make everybody feel welcome and feel like they have a place. Yeah, because it's the best place to be.
My wife laughs because for years before I went into LA Fit, I was in LA Fit, regular gyms, I would be hoodied up I don't want to talk to. I look like a terrorist, and nobody
Yeah.
wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
And now I leave Lifetime. People are like Tony, and they're waving and they're doing this thing, and she's like, "What? She's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "People Chris introduces me to."
Yeah. Freaking. So I think you have to just get over that fear a little bit. Understand that the gym is. If you go to the right gym, I know there's some gyms out there that aren't good. Those old classic roided out meathead gyms. I mean, avoid those. But there's places like Lifetime. There's places like Equinox. There's places like I don't know any other ones around here, but there's other gyms that you can go to. Definitely check them out and look around. And I will tell you this: the more money you spend for membership, the better the quality of the people that you're hanging out with.
I swear to God, I was going to say the same thing. It's like go to the best gym you can afford to go to. It's a big difference.
It's a big difference. It's a big difference. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to like Planet Fitness, I heard there was a fight at Planet Fitness the other night. Freaking a bunch of guys got into a fight. There's like 20 people getting into a rumble. So you know what I mean? Like freaking like you get what you pay for, right? So if you're paying $10 to go to this other gym, you know what I mean? It's granted they say there's no judgment zone, but they judge everybody in that fucking place.
I judge everyone when there's 75 treadmills and no bench.
And nobody's on any of them.
Yeah. They're eating pizza on Tuesdays.
And they're worried about a lunk alarm.
Oh my God. All right, Terry S. Terry, shout out. She's a big merch buyer. Appreciate you, Terry.
What's up, Terry?
Terry has a question for us. Have you guys ever tried any meal plans? She's trying Factor right now. I know there's a bunch of different ones. Have you guys ever thought about trying a meal plan and had any success with them?
Yeah, meal plans are great. It's just always good to have a goal. I think meal plans are sometimes a little hard, depending on how busy your schedule is. Because literally, if you're meal prepping for the week, it literally takes a whole day. You're cooking for at least 4 hours because you're going to cook, 3 meals a day for each meal a day, and then you're setting yourself up. I think it's like 32 dishes or something like that for the week. So it's a lot of cooking, man. But meal prepping is important. Like, so I think instead of again, small tasks, right? So I think instead of meal prepping just for a whole day, for the whole week, just start off with just meal prepping for like 1 or 2 meals a day, right? So that way you can get at least those in. And then, as you get more proficient with it, then you can, do more.
Yeah, I've used Factor. I actually, to be honest with you, I really like Factor. They're probably the best tasting meals. They're run around 550 to 700 calories. The portions are good. But what I find is to Chris's point, I get obsessed. I'm like, all right, I'm going to order at least 2 every day, and I'm good for about a week.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I look at my fridge and I got 74 Factor meals.
Yeah. And then like, you don't want to eat chicken and sweet potatoes every freaking day. You know what I mean? Like, so again, I think it's good to do. I think meal prepping is good. I think you can definitely call some really good companies out there. I haven't really used any. I've always done it myself. But yeah, if you can, then definitely do it.
Yeah, what I would do, Terry, is what I like to do, and I will do this in the fall, is I order just 4 or 5 a week. So it's just there so that when I get home late night from being out at the bar.
She's actually on there. She said, thanks for answering her question.
Oh, yeah. So if you're
welcome, Terry.
If I'm at the bar, and me and Chris talk about this all the time, like my wife is a fanatic for ordering late at night. And then I get sucked into pizza and wings and all kinds of stuff. But if I have just a Factor meal or 2 in the fridge, so I have a substitute, it's game changer for me. But if I go in the fridge and there's nothing there, I'm kind of screwed. So, I like, and by the way, Factor's great, but to your point, just a few, try it out, see what happens.
Try them all out, see what you like, man. Again, you want to spend thousands of dollars and not eat them.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, no, who hasn't, dude? I've done it too.
Just giving them away.
Yeah, if you can, you're like, here, take this with you.
This was good. This is a question for us. Susie Howe. I'm 60 years old from Alberta, Canada. I was a young mom. Canada. I was a young mom, a struggling parent for many years. Now I work for my son at his very successful company.
That's awesome.
You never know where life will take you. I'm grateful every single day. But could either of you imagine working for either of your kids?
No.
No. It'd be so hard.
No, it'd be so hard. So you used to tell them what to do, then tell me what to do. I don't know if you can do that.
My dad just retired, and he goes, so my dad, shout out to my dad. My dad's very blue collar, didn't graduate high school. For all intents and purposes, he was a fuck up. But I say that loosely. Went back, and he runs, I won't even say the company, just to be fair. Oh, actually, no, he doesn't work anymore. He retired. He ran Great Adventure for 40 years. Mm-hmm. He was the general foreman of the whole union, and he was unfireable, and he obviously is a master, only one of like 8 people who's a master electrician and a master plumber in the country. Wow. So he's retired. And the very first thing he said to me the other day was, well, your brother's doing really well. Maybe if I just wanted to do some side things and stay active, I'll just go work for him. And I was like, wait a sec. You could take orders from my brother? And he's like, well, I mean, I don't know if I'd take orders. And I'm like, I don't know if it's a good relationship to have. By the way, my brother's fantastic at what he does.
Yeah.
But it's it'd be, your son's telling you what to do.
No, I could work with them. I could definitely work with them as a partnership, but I couldn't let them tell me what to do.
It'd be tough.
Yeah.
Pamela B. I love the podcast. Caught up with all the episodes while I'm mostly doing long distance trips for the month of June. Hope to catch the live show soon. What are your? Yeah, we're going live. We're traveling. What are your thoughts on nude pics exchanged by a couple in a committed long distance relationship?
That's fine.
I think you should do it in a short distance relationship.
So it's like if you don't, you might not even know him. Just send it. No, just kidding. No, don't do that.
Someone wrote in, I'm going on a date with somebody it was like someone on a Tinder date or something.
Yeah.
And the guy wanted to see her boob shot first before they went on a date.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, I sent him one, but it was kind of a boob and there was a half a boob in there. And she's writing this whole email to me. And I'm like, there's no pressure. You never met the person. Like, I get that.
Dude, I got sent. Did I send you that meme? I sent you that meme, right?
Which
meme,
one?
whatever it is. Forget. So it goes.
Oh, good.
It goes. So it's the guy with his hand on her face, and he goes, when you realize why his junk looks so big in the pictures.
Oh, and his hand.
And he's got a baby hand. He's got like a little tiny baby hand. You're like, oh, that's why his wiener looks so big. That's so funny.
You said it to me, and
funny.
I stared at it for like.
Oh, I know. I did too. I didn't get it first. And then somebody told me, they're like, oh, look at the baby hand. I was like, oh my God, he's got a baby hand.
He's got a little hand.
That's why it looks so funny. That's so funny.
So big.
Yeah, that's so funny. Nah, listen, you want to keep it fun. Keep it exciting, especially if you're long distance. Like, you want to keep it exciting, keep people interested. You know what I mean? I think, when you're with somebody, but there has to be like a mutual trust. I think when you send it mutually, then there's less chance of like somebody fucking around, right?
Yeah.
So.
I think the key in her question, she said long distance, but she said committed.
Yeah.
If you're committed.
Yeah, if you're committed, man.
Have fun. Kathy Lee from Tallahassee. Why am I so scared of life? I'm 50 years old and I work hard. I have a great job, a good marriage. I have no complaints, but life is so scary. I had a rough childhood with no family love. Can having a mentally challenging childhood really still be affecting me at age 50? My husband is slowly losing patience with me, and I don't want to lose my relationship, and I struggle to connect. Any advice unfiltered would be great. Yeah, your childhood can fuck you up for life. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, here's the biggest thing. That's one of the things I learned too, is that like, if you don't heal from your trauma and actually let yourself feel it, it'll rear its ugly head any fucking time. And 9 times out of 10, when it does, you won't realize that that's the cause of it. But it is. It's like the precursor to it all, right? So like, it's like this little amber of like fire that sits there. And when the right situation happens, it ignites, right? It explodes. And then you feel a certain way and your mind goes a certain place. So you have to let yourself go through the pain and know that you're going to be okay on the other side. But the more you run from it, it's just going to keep coming after you, man. It's just going to keep latching onto your back and grabbing a hold of you. So let yourself feel it. Go through the pain. Sit, cry, curl up in a bubble. Let the snot boogies happen. It's all okay. Like, let it happen. Like, let it happen. Let yourself feel it. Because it was traumatic. Whatever it was traumatic, right? And you have every right and every freedom to feel it. The only thing you don't have a right to do, and the only thing you don't want to do is you don't want to live there, right? So you want to make sure that you let yourself go through it. You want to feel better from it and tell yourself why you're going through it. I'm going to be okay. I'm letting this happen. I'm letting myself feel this. I'm going to heal and I'm going to be stronger and I'm going to be better. And as that happens, each time you do it, it gets less and less time. I used to have where I would be laid up for bed for a week. I wouldn't want to go to work. I wouldn't want to do anything. I didn't want to hide from the world. And I did that. I let myself feel it. And I did the whole crying like a little baby crap. And I didn't beat myself up for it. I didn't make myself feel bad. Oh, I can't believe you let this bother you. You're better than that. You're stronger than that. No, let yourself feel it. And each time I did it, it got less and less and less to the point where I don't have that trigger anymore. So let yourself go through it. Let yourself feel it. And I promise you, if you do that and you keep telling yourself as you're going through it, I'm going to be okay because I'm doing this, it'll get better.
Yeah. Betty from Kansas. Kansas, great question. At what age should guys stop using Axe body spray? There's got to be a cutoff somewhere.
Why?
Do you use Axe body spray?
I don't know, but if we can, like, no. I mean, but like, why does there have to be a cutoff age limit? Like, is there makeup cutoff age limit? Like, is the girls not buying makeup at a certain age?
Yeah, well, that's a very valid, fair point.
Yeah,
absolutely. Right? Now that you put it that way, I can't make the argument that you should graduate from Axe body spray.
Yeah, no. If we can, listen, I agree, it's not the best product out there, but if he's making an effort to smell good, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. You shouldn't be age shamed.
Look, I think at some point you got to remember, women do this all the time, and I'm not condoning this, but all of you find a way to change your man.
Somebody wrote on here. She goes, "My dad has dementia. He's 83, and I use it on him." See. She's like, it's fucking Stetson, bro. It's like Axe. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. No, that's cool, man. Freaking whatever. Like, yeah, I mean, whatever, man. As long as you smell good, who cares?
He's trying.
Yeah, he's trying. If he stank or something, then you'd be like, oh, was it? How old do you take a shower?
Betty, you could introduce him to a new one. That's all. It's not a big deal. Len, I love you. This is a great stupid question from Arizona. Do you guys love boobs? Do all men love boobs? Why are boobs so great? Men technically have boobs, but what is it about boobs that's so awesome? Would you prefer dating a woman who is comfortable showing you more boobs more often?
What man? It's such a it's such a setup question. Like, what man's like, no?
Hate boobs. Boobs
hate
are
them.
awesome.
Not my thing. I don't like them. I make eye contact every time we talk.
Yes. I mean, guys, boobs are fantastic. I don't know what it is. They're just cool.
Totally make eye contact. Don't care.
I don't care.
Don't care about your boobs.
Not looking at your boobs.
Not looking at your boobs.
Not at all.
I care about you as a person.
Yes, I care what's in here.
I'm going to hear you.
Yes.
I want to feel you and look in your eyes.
I'm looking in both your hearts.
Both your hearts. At the same time. It's like that joke. How do you know a man can pay attention to two things at once?
What?
Because she's got boobs.
Because she's got boobs. Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah, titties.
Yeah.
All right. Troy from D.C.
Titties.
I love
We're
the
such a
word.
sophisticated show. I love how we just go from like one thing right into freaking like
Yes,
the
you should
degenerates.
watch your protein count. I love titties.
right. You want to be healthy, go through the trauma,
Yes.
go through the pain.
Yes. And
Love titties.
love titties.
That's a new shirt right there. Trauma. Love titties.
Actually, you know what? Okay. We say it every week. I'm going to make a shirt that just says trauma. Love titties. And right on the back. And someone asked us, yes, people and really have creatively send us in like smaller logos.
Yeah.
So I do like the AUF, like when you put them together.
Oh, yeah?
So it actually looks really nice. It's like an A and it connects to a U to an F.
Oh, I like
and
that.
people sent it in, so I'm going to put it on gear for us. It actually makes the gear look really nice.
Nice.
So maybe I'll put that logo next
So I love titties.
next to the I love titties.
I love titties.
Troy from DC.
So funny.
I love me some foreign women, mainly because they find me handsome and they seem to be less superficial than American women. But damn, that armpit hair is long as shit.
Oh my God.
When she doesn't wear she doesn't wear deodorant, but she's hot. So do I just deal with it? I really like her, but all my friends keep cracking jokes on me all day that she could braid that shit. How do you guys feel about?
She's got fucking dreads under her arms.
How do you feel about women who don't shave their armpits?
Oh, it's not a thing for me, man.
No, it's so weird.
Listen, it goes back to that other saying that we said from the beginning of the show. What did I say? Man, if I manscape, you best fucking landscape.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't like armpit hair. I don't like leg hair in women either.
No, so
And
sad.
if you got a thicker mustache than me, then there's an issue.
Oh my God. The fact that I love the fact he loves his friends look, first of all, even if you could get past it, which I couldn't because she doesn't even wear deodorant. By the way,
She doesn't wear deodorant either?
No, in his email, you'll love it. He said she doesn't wear deodorant because her armpit hair is so long that it trails down her clothes, bro.
So these like little white particles in there, like it's got dandruff and lice
it goes
hanging in
like
there?
all the way down.
See, that's exactly why I manscape, because I hate I hate that freaking no.
Yeah, so
No. Yeah.
no, Troy, come on. Troy, find an American woman. I mean, you can find a foreign woman.
Listen.
Find a foreign woman.
Stay with the foreign one.
Just
be like,
shave her
listen, we can shave together.
Yes. I'll do something from your country if you do something from my
mine,
country.
right? Yeah, exactly.
Mine, shave your armpits.
Shave your armpits.
Henry from New York. All right. What's the deal with the camel toe, moose knuckle, camel toe, furry fist of fury?
Fury fist of fury.
Whatever you call it. Women have to know they're showing it off. Doesn't matter to them. If I left the house with my dick pressed out of my pants, it would be on purpose and I would know it. Do women realize that they're showing camel toe in their yoga pants?
Yeah, so I will defend women on this one.
I don't know the answer, but go ahead.
I will defend women on this one because I've brought it up being a trainer.
Have you?
Yes, I have brought it up. So it is not the women's fault.
Is it no
se.
underwear?
No, it's the way the pants are made. It's the
Is that
way
what it
it's
is?
the way the pants are freaking made. So
I'm so
like,
glad you know
so
the answer.
so a lot of these pants have like a crease
Okay.
that's right there.
Right there?
So in natural, gravity's a son of a bitch. So it's gonna fucking, you know what I mean? It's gonna fucking go where there's space, right? So it's not always the women's fault. You know what I mean? So it's not. I will say that they're not always trying to do that. Now, I'm not saying that that's not always the case. There's some women. I see you guys at the gym, and like every set you do, and it doesn't matter if you're doing shoulders or back. You're in the fucking front of that mirror, and you're like,
Yes. All
and
day.
you're checking it all out.
all
You know what I
day
mean?
long.
All day. So freaking so you know what it's doing, but on devil's
fairness?
advocate, in fairness, it is the way they're designed.
I can't get over when I watch now, and I don't watch. I casually see this in the gym. The way they design the back of the pants now.
Yeah,
like how they fit the ass.
Yeah.
It's
even
almost,
when you don't have an ass, it makes it look like you have an ass.
yes, it's like you
That
take
guy's a genius, by the way.
whoever made those pants now and has like the cups in the back, and it's
Yeah.
like, I'm like, how, like what?
I know, we should have had pants that make guys' dick look bigger.
I would think that somebody would have done that shit already, right? Just be like, oh, look at those pants.
Look at those pants. That's a huge sack.
It's a huge one.
It's so funny.
Gary and Tom, do you think couples should train together? Not just go to the gym together, but actually train together. How do you guys do it with your partners? One of us thinks that we should definitely do it. The other one thinks that we should go to the gym, but just have different goals in mind. Do you train with your partner?
I have trained with people. I will say this. I think it's good to do your own thing, especially if you have different goals. But I also think it's good to do things together. You know what I mean? I think it's good that you do, like, women don't need to bench 200 pounds, right? So if you can, but it's cool if she's there to spot you, and if she's like doing like, Bulgarian leg splits or squats or whatever, have stand next to her and be like, keep telling her to keep going, like 10 more, you know what I mean? Like, motivate her to keep moving. I think that's good. I think it's hard for me because me being a trainer, and then when I date somebody, they know they can get away with shit. So
You're yelling at them.
yeah. So I'm like, hey, you got 5 more? And like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, oh man, you got 5 more.
You got 5 more.
You got 5 more. And but I think it's good. I think it's good on both aspects, right? I think it's good that you do both. I think it's some days you work out alone, some days you work out together. But either way, motivate each other. Your biggest cheerleaders are people that's at your house. You know what I mean? So I always say the couple that works out together stays together.
Yeah, I love going to the gym with my wife. I love going to the gym with my son. My wife will actually come to me every now and then and just be like, hey, can we work out together? Which I think is great. I don't think I could do it on a everyday basis just because our goals are different.
Well, yeah, and you have to remember, too, a lot of people that go to the gym, it's therapy for them, right? Like, they're working through things, they're pushing through things, they're going through all types of emotions, but it's therapy for some people, right? So they're working really hard. So like I know like I get this whole fitness thing I'm doing right now, and like I get angry and focused.
Oh yes.
Like you know what I mean? Like I'm very in a zone. So I couldn't work out with somebody right now, like and do the same thing that I'm doing. Like I need to be by myself when I'm doing it because I need to push myself to the limit. So
I can't wait. I can't wait till probably like December-ish, like when you're ready to go.
Yeah.
And then you got to really get in there and tussle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
It'll be fun to watch you try to get some.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a neck machine, dude. I'm gonna get a neck machine. I'm gonna get different grip machines. I'm gonna get wide ones and small ones. Yeah, I'm gonna make this fucking thing work.
Benny from Colorado.
What's up, Colorado?
Colorado. I'm back with my ex. Not really a big story there. We dated for a while, broke up, and rekindled a few years later. We've been together now for about a year, and during sex, she looked me in the face and said to me, tell me something you don't know about me. Or tell me something I don't know about you. Okay, during sex, interesting. I said, I like when she...
Like, I already came.
I've been done for a while.
I've been done for a while.
It's just me limp dick pushing it in.
I'm not even in right now. I don't know what you're doing. No,
okay. I said, I like when she looks up at me during head. She followed with, I keyed your car a month after we broke up.
My God.
And I never told you. I'm not sure what to do with that, mainly because she followed through on her part that night. Why are we as guys so easy to forgive? Isn't this a red flag? Why on earth did she bring it up during sex?
First, because she's smart. That woman's a fucking genius, man.
Bro.
Fucking genius.
Yeah,
she knew exactly what she was doing.
Oh my God.
You're not going to be like, oh, I'm mad at you with her, in your mouth, in her mouth.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
That's what he said.
You're going to be like, yeah, dude. You're not going to be like, oh.
Bro, he completely said after she held her end of the bargain, he's like, I forgave her.
Yeah, of course he did. Fucking idiot.
Bro,
Now, listen, whoever that chick is, your girlfriend,
your girlfriend's brilliant.
brilliant. Very, very smart.
How
Very,
else-
very smart.
She had to get it off.
And women, listen, you just take notes. If you want to avoid an argument with a guy,
Bring it up during sex.
bring it up during sex.
By the way, don't key his car, though.
Don't key his car. No, I probably would have. I probably would have done like I don't know.
I get where he's coming from. You would have been like, and then all of a sudden you're getting taken care of, and you're like, oh yeah, I guess I'm just we're not going to talk about this.
Nah, I would have smacked her in the face with it. Sorry.
Would you Frederic her on from the stripper?
Bad girl.
Put it on her forehead.
Shame on you.
All right. So let's see. Ask the audience. All right, audience, we got a question for you guys. You can ask us, Lisa. Okay, Lisa, you're already starting off fucked up.
I love that. He's like, oh, I should have picked another one.
Is it wrong that I don't care if he's married?
Yes.
He flirts with me all the time. He sends me suggestive messages, but he's married. But he always tells me it isn't working out. I'm in my 20s, so I'm not sure. Am I being played or not?
Yes.
What should I do?
Yes to all that stuff.
Yes, 100%.
100%. You're getting played 100%. Freaking, what you're doing is wrong. Don't waste your fucking time.
Yeah. It's funny. Every person, guy or girl, doesn't matter on either side. Whoever gets into a cheating relationship always is the one who goes, yeah, we know we're ending. It's falling apart. We're not sleeping in the same room. And then you go on like Instagram or Facebook and they're having a great time. And
yeah, nah,
they're so close.
Just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom and Mary wrote in as a couple. I always like when couples
I
write
love
in.
couples right in. What's up, Tom and Mary?
We had a couple couples. We had a handful of couples write in. From Virginia. How do you guys feel about it? Is it cheating to have a sex dream about another person?
No.
I woke up to find...
Can I answer that too quick?
I woke up to find my wife almost in an orgasm, like a ghost had gone down on her. I was laughing so hard, I grabbed my phone to video it so I could show her in the morning, and then she screamed out a random name. We're not divorcing over anything like that. It was slightly bothering. But then she said, why would it bother her? Why would it bother me when he goes in the bathroom to jerk off to other women while watching porn? Isn't that the same thing? She calls it even Steven.
Yeah, it means she has a point there.
She does. And by the way, the funny thing is, the name she yelled at was Steven. So she goes, it's even Steven.
Even Steven.
When I read the only reason I asked the question is because when I read it, originally I'm like, I did what you did. I'm like, no, this is a stupid question. No, it's not. And then I read through the rest of it, and she's like, well, who cares what I did when I was sleeping? You, when you're awake, do it to other women anyways.
Yeah, I don't know, but I've been yelled at already for freaking, I've dated somebody that trusts about me with somebody else, and the next day I'm getting yelled at. I'm like, who the fuck? I was laying right next to you. I'm laying right fucking next to you. What are we talking about right now? I was sleeping, to get yelled at for shit. So I mean, I've seen it vice versa. But yeah, dude, if you're watching porn, man, and she just had a sex dream, then
she's got a point.
You don't have a leg to stand on, bro.
No,
don't have a leg to stand on at all, man. She's got you dead to rights. At least here's the thing, and if she really wants to go after it, if you press this, she can literally look at you and go, I was unconscious.
Yeah.
You're making a conscious choice to jerk off to other women. So, she would have you, bro.
Yeah.
So your best bet is shh.
I appreciate, Tom, the fact that when you wrote in, you were like, we're not mad or fighting or anything about it. So I thought it was funny.
No, it's funny as shit.
But,
no, it's funny as shit. But no, I mean,
she's got you.
Yeah, she's got you, man. You lost that fight.
She's got you by the balls.
She's got you by the balls, literally.
Frank, is it true that if my girlfriend's shaving her legs before we go out for date night, that she's thinking about sex possibly being on the table?
Wait, what's the question again?
So in other words, when he's going out for date night and his wife's like, oh, I'm taking so long because I'm shaving my legs, is it because she just is getting ready or because she thinks sex is on the table?
Yes.
I think both.
I absolutely 100%. Especially when you go out somewhere to eat, a woman wants to look good, feel sexy, and look good, right? And, so she's prepping herself like that. Yeah, then definitely it's on the table. How's that even a question? You should know that. Are they married?
I didn't say. It's just a dating. So
listen, if you're just dating, so if you're dating and the girl gets all prepped up, leg shaved, landscaped, she's definitely leaving that as an option.
Yes.
Or if she didn't, she'd wear pants and there'd be nothing going on.
It's funny. There's a funny meme I see all the time as a married guy, and he's in the basement playing PlayStation, and his wife walks through the basement 3 times to go upstairs, and every time she's wearing a different pajama set. And like the first one, it says no sex. The second one says 50-50, and the third one says put the game down. We try to pick up on cues all the time.
Or she could just be clean too. I mean, it's really, you got to feel that one out on the person,
I say,
but I would, if it was me, I wouldn't be shaving nothing if I didn't plan on getting something.
Yeah, I always think it's a sign. I'm always looking for signs, but
always looking for signs.
He's
like, is that a stop sign for me?
Did you put socks on? Does that mean we're having sex tonight?
Are you breathing?
Yes,
I'm in.
That's how I feel. I'm glad I feel this way this age. Neil from New York. Do you guys subscribe to the fact that a lot of successes and failures in a relationship are due to timing? I do sometimes, and then other times I feel like it's just an excuse. But I hear that phrase quite often, and I wonder if it's overused.
It is. I would say you meet people for a reason, a season, and a time. You know what I mean? So you meet people to help you grow and as a person. You don't meet anybody by chance. So you meet people to help you. They're put in your path so that you can learn something about yourself. Yeah. So again, like it's a time, a season, and a place, right? So timing. They say timing is everything, but you're going to meet somebody at the right time anyway. You know what I mean? You're going to meet the right person at the right time anyway. So it doesn't matter if that person was wrong at that time. You learn from them. You're still going to meet the right person at the right time.
Yeah. Angela from Hawaii. I'm seeing all these vibration plates hitting the market and wondering, is there any benefit to using them? They claim they support all the elements under the sun. I tend to find it hard to believe. But as a trainer and as people hit the gym, how do you feel about vibration plates?
We have them at the gym. We have the power plates.
Yeah, what do you use them for, really?
Yeah, it's really just to get the blood circulating. It's good for stretching. It's good to get the blood circulating. The vibration loosens up everything and stuff like that. There is some out there that are kind of a scam. You really need a bigger one to be able to use it all right. But if we can, they're useful.
Do you use it before or after workout?
It depends. It depends where you're like, say you come in like in your hips like bothering you. You got like a bit of arthritis or in your knee or something like that. You can use it before you start. So it gives you the blood flow going. So it kind of warms it up. So it kind of preps you before you actually go do an exercise. And you can also do exercise on the ones that are power plates. They have a whole bunch of exercise routines for it. Somebody said they're from the sit-on. Yeah, I bet they are.
Better than a dishwasher.
Better than a dishwasher, right? Better than a freaking laundromat. Anyway, but yeah, there is some benefits to it. There are some scientific benefits to it, absolutely. Again, just make sure you do your research. Always look at reviews to see which ones are the best ones out there.
Yeah, I always see it. I always see people. I'm always confused by it, but I figured it was for something, but I don't know.
It's recovery purposes,
Lisa from Mexico.
What's up, Mexico?
Do you guys find it sexy if a girl is super flexible? I dated a guy for a few years and he was always turned on by flexibility, so I thought all men were. My last boyfriend could really care less. How do you feel about someone who's super flexible?
I don't see any problem with it.
I never dated anyone who could when I'm thinking of this question, I mean some crazy, you know what I mean?
Put their legs behind her head?
Yeah, some crazy shit that you see in a movie.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with being flexible.
Would you take advantage of it?
Oh yeah.
I would too.
Absolutely. I'd fold you up like a fucking pretzel.
I mean, look, that's like if you have any skill set and we're in a relationship, why wouldn't I want to take advantage of whatever it was?
Full advantage of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Veronica from Alabama.
What's up, Bama?
Bama. Wine, dine, and 69. Do you guys really feel like if you treat a woman to dinner and a night out that you expect sex? I know there's some shitty guys. I know there's some shitty women. But as two really good guys, what are your expectations for sex after a date?
No, I'll be honest with you. I never have any expectations.
Yeah,
I really don't, man. Going out and just having a good time. And here's the thing, especially for men, if there's any men watching, the less you act like you're desperate and really that's your end game, and you actually pay attention to her, and you actually listen and have a conversation, the more attracted she's going to be to you. So I think it's always not. It should never just be your goal to do that, unless it's already discussed beforehand. Like you guys are already setting taxes, like, oh, I can't wait to freaking rock your world, pretzel. And then yes, but I think if you're just talking and you're talking in a really flirtatious manner that's not sexual, then I think there should be no expectations. I think you should just be going out, having a good time, getting to know each other, and and again, if you hold the conversation well and you're funny, and you don't put any pressure out there, like this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm doing this, she's going to gravitate to you. You know, she's going to completely gravitate to you. You're already going out with her. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see the point of they're spending money. First of all, spending any money expecting anything is
You should expect a good time.
Yeah,
good conversation, good fun. You know, good company.
Yeah, and if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Actually, the funny thing is, it's probably more of a turn on for you to go on a date, give a girl a great time, show her. Now, I'm not even talking about the money part. Great date, fun. All of a sudden, she all of a sudden thinks something's going to happen. You're like, you just
give her a little kiss, and be like, hey, I'll see you. I'll give you a call tomorrow. Thanks for a great time, and walk away.
That's it.
She's gonna want you even more.
100%.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, why didn't he not?
Yes.
And question, and then you're gonna be like,
Then you go home and jerk off really quick.
Really quick. Go handle that shit. Handle that shit.
So you can feel better about yourself. Jana from Australia. What is your favorite body part of yourself, and what do people find to be the most attractive part of you?
Wait, what?
What's your favorite part about yourself, and what do people mostly compliment about you? Like, if it's like one thing, people are like, you have nice blah, blah, blah.
My hair. No, just kidding. I don't think it's a toupee.
You do have nice hair, though.
I do have nice hair there. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I hear stuff all the time. You know, I guess my
What's your favorite about yourself?
That I have a full head of hair.
That right, our age, right?
That I have a full head of hair, 48. You know, I mean, I like that. I mean, I don't know. It's hard for me to say. I think what I like about myself is that I'm healthy, right? I like the fact that I knock on wood. I don't know if it says out loud, but I've never had any medical issues. I've never had to go to the hospital. I've always been very healthy, and my body's bounced back from a lot of things that I did to beat myself up over the years. But yeah, I mean, I think that my health is the number one thing I really I appreciate about me. You know, what everybody else likes, I don't know. I mean, it's up for debate. I'm sure we can leave that as a question for Advice Unfiltered.
Or a poll.
For a poll. What's your favorite thing about me and Tony?
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
What's your doing? Sounds like freaking. Don't do that. You guys don't write in that. Don't do that. I really don't care. I like you all. That's all that matters. I like you. You know.
Bridget writes in. She didn't put where she's from, but hey, Chris and Tony, I'd like to gift my fiance a home gym for his birthday and appreciate your input. I know you guys have gone back and forth about this, mentioned some setups and things not to buy. My fiance spends most of his time with free weights. Are there any setups? What would be the best thing that you would suggest as a gift for him? And then she asked for some V-neck shirts in the merch store. I got you, girl. But what would be like a good setup for somebody who likes free weights as a gift for a home gym?
So,
I like those adjustable dumbbells.
Those adjustable dumbbells are nice.
If you have limited space.
Yeah, if you have limited space, adjustable dumbbells are great. A bench is always good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, a bench is always good because you can do so many different exercises with bench, especially if you already has free weights. Yeah, I mean, dumbbells are the best way to go. And bands. I mean, you can use bands too. If you get, you can wear himself out with bands if you want to get like the adjustable dumbbells.
Yeah.
And get a bench and then get some bands. That right there is like
great setup.
A whole gym right there. You know what I mean?
It's funny is if you go on Amazon, a bench, a flat bench, a lot of those things are not that expensive,
no.
$60, $80.
But listen, I will be honest with you. When you do, you have to make sure you read the reviews because a lot of these benches you buy, like the Gold's Gym bench and freaking some other benches, shitty as shit. Small, freaking, they wobble. It doesn't matter how much.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean? You want to make sure that if you're going to spend the money, get him a good bench. You know what I mean? Something's going to be nice and sturdy for him so that way he's not hurting himself. Because the last thing you want to do is be on a bench, man, and doing dumbbells. And all of a sudden, it's like waving you back and forth, and so less risk. So get a good bench.
Yeah, anyone who wants to buy anything for their home, I tell them don't try to buy too many things.
No.
Buy the nicest thing you can afford, because the better equipment you have if you're going to do a home gym, the more likely you are to use it.
Yeah, I mean, the Universal's nice. If you get a...
the best, bro.
Yeah, Universals are great. The whole cables, if you get a cable machines are great. The Universals are good, too, where they have the whole thing set up.
If you gave me that whole setup and it find an affordable one, I'd ditch everything in my house and just get that.
Just
do everything on that thing.
Yeah, you can do everything on it, man. Yeah.
Amy S. This is a good one. Recently, an ex-lover stopped into my town, after not seeing him for 8 years. He has terminal cancer. We met for lunch and it ended up in a hotel room. Our chemistry was still the same and it was amazing. His body is still amazing and he doesn't feel like he's sick. Should I continue this for as much as we both like it? What is your advice? Should I keep a dying man happy? I'm not in a relationship, and honestly, it's been a really long time to end a dry spell, but I'm also a little bit concerned if I get connected.
Yeah, it's a tough one, man. That's really tough. That's... That's really hard.
Well, first
So-
of all, props for like wanting to give a dying man a great ride on the way
Yeah,
out.
no, you sound like a great person. You sound like a very amazing person. So, yeah, I mean, that's very unselfish of you. Here's the thing, like, he can't do anything to change it, right? So this is really a you decision. This is you. Do you want to find yourself being connected to somebody because you're going to have heartache? It's going to happen, right? But here's the thing, like, here's the only difference, right? Like, we're all going to die eventually. Like, you know what I mean? Just this difference on this one is that there's like an expiration date, but it doesn't have to be that way. Like, listen, I've seen people who had terminal cancer, all of a sudden have a recovery out of nowhere. Doctors don't know how to explain it. So I'm not trying to put false hope in anything, but maybe you being there, it might make a huge difference to them. And if it doesn't health wise, it will mentally wise. And so, but you have to ask yourself, can you deal with that pain? But like, even if he didn't have cancer and you guys fell in love and you stay together, eventually he's going to die anyway. So you're going to feel that pain anyway, right? So I think if you just really just ask yourself, what's important to you? How do you want to be remembered and see how you are?
Look, sometimes I forget where I was watching, and it said, eventually everything you love, you lose.
Yeah.
And part of loving is also part of grieving and experience that loss. You never really know how much you love something, unfortunately, until you lose it. So what I would tell you is, if you go into it and you wind up falling in love with them and you find up have a relationship with them, then I would say enjoy every single minute of it because it's a gift. Yeah. And I wouldn't pass a gift up in life.
And here's the thing too, and I said this in one of my cameos to somebody who had the same issue going on. They're not the same issue, but they were the ones that were sick. Here's the thing, because he is sick, right? Because he does have this happening. He is going to appreciate and enjoy and feel and smell and touch in that moment more than anybody else that you can be with, right? So he's going to appreciate every single moment you spend with him, more than anybody else that doesn't know that something's going on, right? So I think it's it could be a win-win for both of you. But again, that's emotional. That's an emotional thing that you have to decide if you can be okay.
Yeah,
because that's a big thing.
Brian from Oregon, what kind of skincare routine or other routines outside of fitness do you guys do to take care of yourselves? I'm 50 and I'm starting to think about other ways outside the gym to keep looking young.
It's a good question. I know there's a lot of. This is for a female, right?
No, it's for a dude.
Oh, it's for a dude?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Yeah, Brian.
What's up, Brian? How you doing, man?
Brian.
I love when guys go. So I started using particle face cream, skincare stuff.
That's right. You showed it to me.
Yeah, I've been using it. There's also a celebrity that follows me that uses it too. They chimed in on that, and he was like, "Oh, he uses the same stuff," which I think is pretty cool. So Particle's got my little endorsement here. And I know I use Gentleman Fiber for my hair, and I use this really good shampoo for my hair. Freaking, I forget the name of it though, but it's just really good. Somebody picked it out for me and told me this is the best stuff I can use. So it's probably why my hair looks like it does.
There you go. That's what's so sexy.
I'll make a video about it freaking eventually. But yeah, so I mean, self care is important, right? I'll be completely 100% honest with you. This whole taking care of my hair, my skin, my face thing is new to me. I'm a country boy. It's not really something that I ever got taught as a kid. Like, men don't put skincare products on. But I think right now, if you can, in my life and everything else, I enjoy it. I appreciate it. So yeah, I think it's important to take care of your skin. And there's a lot of stuff out there for men that's really, really good. In fact, we'll do a product review a couple of times. Me and Tony will actually bring in some stuff. We'll do some product reviews and see what we like and what we don't like, and we'll let you guys know. Yeah,
my favorite is Caldera Labs. I mean, they make the best skin stuff. It's like a stem cell serum.
Oh yeah.
And it's expensive, but it lasts it lasts a couple months.
What's the name of it?
Caldera Labs.
Caldera Labs.
A couple companies that I follow and some podcasts and stuff, are sponsors of them, and so I used it, and it's fantastic. So you were talking about being a country boy. I'm such a pretty boy. Like, I'll go get my eyebrows done.
Yeah, it's not doing any of that shit. Like, see, so like compared to like other guys that I know, they go get pedicures and all that stuff. I don't do any of that crap.
I don't do pedicure. I take care of my feet though.
Yeah.
But I don't do pedicure.
Somebody said what's wrong with me. I didn't say there was anything wrong with being country. I didn't say that.
No,
but country boys don't like worry about their face. Like they're not out there, doing country shit.
They're doing manly
fucking things. They're not in there fucking getting their manicures done and shit.
Put this eye cream on.
I remember the first time I got a manicure. So one of my first modeling gigs, And like I got my hands are fucked up. I got manly freaking hands. They're all scarred and shit. Definitely not model hands, right? So they go, listen, we're gonna pay for you to get a manicure. I'm like, I'm gonna get a manicure? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, all right. So I go in, and this little Asian lady, man, sitting there, and she's like, oh, your hand's no good. I go, thanks.
Thanks.
She's like, no, they no good. They no good. She said, we're gonna fix all this up. And she's like, freaking doing her thing. And I'm like, I do not feel good about myself right now, right? Didn't make me feel good about it at all. She just kept making these dirty faces doing my freaking hands, right? So I leave and I go to the modeling shoot. I sent the pictures before I went. So I go to the modeling shoot. Next thing you know, I'm there, and there's this guy, Ed, who I did another modeling shoot with, right? And he's there, and I'm like, what are you doing here? He's like, yeah, I'm the hand model.
You brought a hand model in.
I was like, oh, wow. So I'm not. So I looked over in the director. I'm like, so I'm not hand modeling? He's like, no.
You're good.
You're good. You're the face. He's the hands. I'm like, all right.
I love how I can only see the photo shoot commercial now where like they go to you and you're like my head. Oh, I must have hit the thing in my head. You're like, oh, I lost all. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh,
yeah. You can't hear you?
Oh, they're going in and out.
What you thinking?
I probably. It's all good. I'll figure it out. But as long as you can hear me.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, I could see you like grizzly man grabbing on shit, and all of a sudden, then they cut to the hands, and the hands are like glowing with lotion.
So it was actually a hearing aid commercial. Is what it was. It was actually for these little tiny hearing aids, and I was supposed to like take them out, like they were like in like a earbud pack, like an Apple pack, you know?
Yeah.
I was supposed to take it out and be like, here's the ear thing, right?
And they cut away from you, and it cuts away from hand.
Like it shows me going, grabbing it, and then it shows him going.
That's great.
And if you look, he's like tan. He's like Italian. If you really look at his hands compared to me,
they're totally not
totally
yours.
Different color. Yeah, but it's it's cool, whatever, man. It was so funny, man. I literally looked over at the director. I'm like, so I'm not doing hand modeling. He's like, no,
no. Barbara, we didn't tell us where you're from, but that's fine.
What's up, Barbara?
For years, I was against ass play. And if anyone asks, I avoid the topic. But a little vibrator action near there a few weeks ago, and the next thing I know, it's in there and I love it. I want to pursue it more, but I'm embarrassed and I think it's wrong for some reason. Is anal wrong? How do I ask my man without him wanting to jackhammer it in my poor booty hole? So Barbara, so somehow the little bullet probably slipped down, and she was like, "Oh."
Barbara's like, "Oh, that's a whole new sensation that I've never felt before."
Whole new thing, and then
whole new thing.
Next thing you know, it's in there, and she likes it, and now she's. Do I open Pandora's box?
That's already been opened, Barbara.
You have opened it.
Already been opened, Barbara. You opened it.
No, if your guy's anything, he already mentally made a note in his head. It was like,
you liked it.
That you liked it, and he's like, "Okay, I know what we're gonna do again next time."
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. Teach your own, bro.
Each their own.
Each your own, you know. Yeah, have fun. Girl goes, you're a brave girl. You're a brave girl.
Oh, brave. You're brave.
Brave girl. Now you do your thing. I always say it's a Catholic girl thing. So, stay a virgin. It's God's condom. You know, let's just to get pregnant. I don't know. I don't know. Teach your own, man.
I was watching back the episode. I was creating the clips from last week's episode, and when the person wrote in a question about tossing somebody's salad, like right, and you're like, I don't get it, I don't understand it, and you're talking, and there's this like a small moment where I look at you and you look at me, and we both like know what we're looking at, and we start cracking. No one would get it, like but me and you.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that moment. I was like, oh God. Well, Barbara, look, the back door is open now, so.
Yeah.
Hey.
Let us know how it works out for you.
Please get an update.
Give it an update.
Life's short. Do whatever you like.
Yeah. Somebody goes, you should communicate very clearly.
Yeah, that's what she's afraid of.
Yes. Communicate very clearly and prep.
Yeah.
Prep is important. So if you're going to do all that, make sure you prep.
Tris from Vermont. I was washing my son's laundry, and I noticed that some of his socks are stiff and stuck together. My girlfriend said, My girlfriend.
It must be your detergent. It's not the kids. It
my-
must be your detergent.
My girlfriend told me it was because of my son beats his meat in them
Yeah.
and finishes. That cannot be true. Please tell me that's not what happens.
Oh, that's 100% what's happening.
Sorry, Trish.
Yeah, it's 100% what's happening.
We're animals.
Yeah, 100% what's happening. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
So funny.
My mom. I know it's gonna sound weird to most of you, but not to me. My mom's my cleaning lady, and my mom owns a cleaning business. So to me, if I'm gonna give money to anybody, I give it to my family, and she runs a business, so it's great. And plus, the cool part about when someone cleans your house, you don't have to hide anything.
Yes.
So, there's everything's in my house. It's fine. My mom's cleaning up. And then out of nowhere, it was probably a year ago, maybe a little longer. My mom comes downstairs and she goes, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" And I go, yeah, what's going on? She goes, "I just want you to know I was cleaning up the house. And I was cleaning up Tyler's room. And she goes, there's some socks underneath the bed. And she looks me dead in the face. She goes, "I know better. I'm not touching those."
I know better.
And I was like, "Why are you fucking looking at me for?"
That's so
She's
funny.
like, "I've been a mom. I know." And
So
she made
funny.
me feel like so little. I was dying laughing.
Well, that's like my one friend. She has a boy. She has three boys, and the one she calls her son out all the time when he's in the shower for 45 minutes. She's like, "Get it over with. Get on. Get out of the shower."
Oh
so
my!
funny. So funny. Yeah, it happens. It's all part of life.
It's part of life. Sorry. Next, get one of those. I know a parent who actually has those little
Grabbers.
The grabbers. And that's how they get socks if they see them on their kid's floor.
So so funny.
They're stiff and stuck together.
Just listen. If you don't want to do that, don't buy him comfy
Bro,
socks.
when you were younger and that happened, and then just randomly you go to clean your room up, and you're like, "Oh shit, they actually are
Stuck together.
stuck together and stiff."
Stiff as shit.
You're like, "Fuck."
All those babies just died.
Oh my God. Mass murder.
Oh Jesus.
Jake from Kansas. She cheated on me with her ex. It's all good. I replaced her shampoo with Nair and glitter. I did that shit. It's not really a question for you guys, but I just wanted to tell you because I had to tell someone, so I feel better.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He wrote in.
Wait a minute.
Yes, Jake.
So Jake wrote in. Jake from State Farm.
Jake.
Right?
Well, the funny thing is, in his email, it said Jake, not from State Farm.
Jake, not from State Farm.
From Kansas.
Jake, not from State Farm in Kansas. Holy shit.
She cheated on him. So what he
she
said.
cheated on him with her ex.
So then what he did is he took half the shampoo bottle and emptied it.
And put Nair in.
Nair and glitter in it.
Glitter.
And didn't
in
say,
it.
and then just left the house.
Oh my God.
He goes, "It wasn't really a question for you guys. I just had to tell someone, so now I feel better."
God. Oh my God. Somebody goes, "That's assault."
That is so fuck. I mean, look.
Karma's a bitch. You know what I mean? That was a little extreme, bro. But listen, I've seen women key guys' cars.
We just saw it. We just heard it.
We just saw it.
Just heard about it.
The one in New York, freaking wrote cheater all over his car. Freaking ruined. It was I think it was a Lamborghini.
Look at a girl that just was just giving the dude less sex, or just told him she keyed his car.
Yeah.
And I mean,
yeah. So freaking like I've seen people freaking do that stuff.
Nair.
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah. Freaking.
That's still.
Yeah. That's a little extreme, bro.
It's fucked up. I mean, I don't know what she did to you, but you definitely took it. It's just that was the funny thing wasn't even anything else to it. It was it's all good. I did that. Don't really care. Just letting you guys know.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's just nuts. I mean, I
don't even know
karma. Listen, you got yours, bro. I just can't imagine doing that. You got balls, bro. You got balls, dude. You got big old cojones.
I don't even know how they don't know it's you. I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, the fact you put glitter in is pretty fucking obvious.
It's pretty fucked.
I mean, how would you not sit there and go, "Oh, is that a chunk of my hair with glitter?"
The glitter part throws me for a loop because you could have just put Nair and not said
nothing.
But you went.
You were like, "I'm gonna let her know.
I'm gonna
let her know." This is a glitter bomb in a whole different way, bro. It's a glitter bomb in a whole different way.
Oh my God, it's so fucked up.
Yeah.
But probably not as fucked up as this one's gonna be. This is probably the most fucked up thing I read all day today.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Eva from Spain. I'm dating. So by the way, Eva, I believe you potentially are probably listening. I'm dating a guy for a while now, and there was a short time I thought he might be cheating on me with his ex, whose birthday happens to be on the same day as mine. For my birthday this year, his grandmother passed away, so he had to attend her funeral and couldn't make my party.
Don't
All
tell me
good.
You fucking cheated on me.
Totally get it. However, this past weekend, I met both his grandmothers. Not dead. Not dead grandma. He doesn't realize that he lied and that I have the entire conversation saved via text. I have not told him yet.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wait. I have not told him yet that I know. But I know that he listens to your show live because I shared the show with him. So, Harry, go fuck yourself and your ex and your grandmother. The doors are locked. Your clothes are in the woods. I called your ex and verified you were with her. And P.S., this is my podcast, not yours.
Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my God.
I saw it this morning.
Oh, my God.
I saw it this morning. I was like, holy. And I was like, should I read it?
Holy shit.
Yeah, sorry, Harry.
So wait a minute. Let's. I'm going to backtrack this. Let's play this back here. I'm going to play this back. Harry.
Harry, sorry, bro.
Fuck, Harry. So let me just straight. So he told her that he was going to his grandmother's funeral
Yes, because his grandmother died.
because his grandmother died.
Yes.
Cheated on her
He probably went to his
With his
ex's for her birthday.
for her birthday.
That's what
Went
it
to
looks
her
like to
ex's
the
for her
emails.
birthday.
That's what it looks like.
Fucking. Then she meets.
She went to a family thing and he forgot.
grandmothers
and
there.
both his grandmothers were
No,
there.
wait. Here's my.
She asked if anybody was dead. There was nobody dead.
Oh my God.
So he lied, but then completely forgot about the lie because a couple months ago.
This is why I don't lie.
And she
This is why I don't do it because
and-
I would fuck that up.
And she's so mad that not only did she not tell you, Harry, then she called your ex just to verify you were with her, which she says you were. Then she waited till this moment to tell you. And by the
Wow.
way, normally
So we just let somebody know on live that they've been dumped.
yes,
And you don't have a home to go to.
And Harry, normally I wouldn't do this to
Wow.
you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, but I would just want to know if my shit was in the woods. I'd want to know if my shit was
Wow.
locked out of my house.
Wow.
And so I felt like I had to tell
I
you.
can't believe we're a part of all that.
I saw it and I was like debating whether I should read it, but then I'm
Oh
going like,
my God.
if I had nothing right now, I'd want to know. Wow. I don't even know what time it is in Spain. I have no clue.
Wow.
What
That is
How far
crazy.
back is Spain? A couple hours?
Hey, do check. Well, how far back is it?
What time is it in Spain? Harry, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what live you're on right now,
Yeah.
but what time is it in Spain?
It's 4:18 a.m. in Spain.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So this dude's like sitting outside of his house right now.
Bro, it's probably getting up for work.
Wow.
Harry,
Wow.
Harry, I'm not trying to laugh at you, bro, but
Wow.
how do you
Harry,
forget?
this goes, like, at least it wasn't there.
Harry, well,
At least it wasn't there and glitter. At least you still have your hair.
bro, the best I can tell you, Harry, is all she did was lock you out and put
At least
your
you still got your hair, Harry.
bro, Harry.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just by the way, I hate to do it to you, Harry, but I got to read it again.
Read it again. It's so
So
fucking
Harry, go fuck yourself and your ex and your grandma's. The doors are locked. Your clothes are in the woods. I called your ex and verified that you were with her. And P.S. This is my podcast, not yours.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my God.
So good. Harry, you can still watch this, brother, Harry.
Oh, Harry,
Harry, you still watch the podcast.
Don't blame us.
Don't blame us.
Please.
We're just don't blame the messenger.
No, like I said, Harry, I
so
only
funny. It's so
only
funny.
read it because I want you to know some shit was going down.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I didn't.
Oh,
you know.
I love that. That was the best one right there.
Oh, I told you, I read it. It was like,
Oh my God. Again, Harry, at least you have your hair, Harry.
Harry. Sorry, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, look, someone put damn.
What was-
She took it to the podcast.
She took it to the podcast. New shirt. She took it to the podcast.
Look. Well, don't forget. Like way back, a couple weeks ago, we had the one girl who, in a good way, wanted to give her boyfriend coaching advice.
Yeah.
And remember, she did it on a podcast. He didn't know, and then they wound up they got engaged.
They got engaged, yeah.
Which was awesome. Vicky wants to know from the audience, and I mean, I actually don't know the answer to this, so you could help too.
Mm-hmm.
I read that Harry Styles just released a double-sided and stylish vibrator for $68 with lube for an additional $25. What and how, as a single woman, do you use a double-sided toy for?
I'm going to assume
Does
it
it
bends.
bends?
I'm going to assume it bends. I'm going to assume that it makes it U-shape.
It has to. It's the only,
So
it's
it
the
goes
only,
for both.
That's the only way, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
I would have.
Why would Harry Styles make a dildo?
It was on the news. I saw it.
It was on the news. So it's real?
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, he's an interesting fella.
He's a weird cat.
Well, yeah, that's he's success.
He's the one who wears the pearls necklaces, right?
Oh, he has all. Yeah, he's in that.
That's so weird.
He walks the gender fluid line. So
that's gender fluid.
Is it? Did you look it up? I thought Ming looked it up.
Ming.
I was like, Ming, dude.
No, all I can think of, buy the merch.
Buy the merch.
Buy the merch. There you go, Avery. Buy the merch.
Merch!
Shh, not so loud, bro. Jesus. We got to hear things in, man.
All right. Sheila from the Bronx.
He wears dresses? That's so weird.
Yeah, he does. He wears. Well, he dated someone super famous. Heidi
He's putting it in.
Klum or...
See, that's why I like Ming. Ming doesn't care. He's like, I'm gonna put it in.
Pleasing. There it is.
Oh my
What
God,
the
there it
fuck?
is. It's not.
Is it not double?
It's not double-sided.
Oh, that's just the vibrator.
It's just a vibrator. He has a vibrator out.
It looks like the Las Vegas sphere on the top. Look at this picture though with the overalls. Isn't that a hilarious? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a turn on.
No, I don't think style should be a metaphor for.
Yeah, it's very
Stress.
interesting. Well, he's
So
definitely.
it looks like it's just a mic thing. It looks like it's just like it looks like a magic
the
wand.
magic wand.
Yeah, it looks like it's the magic wand is all it is, just pink.
Yeah, I tell you, the one time I ordered the magic wand for my wife, and it came in, and it was the size of my arm.
You're like, here, I got you something.
I
sorry.
ordered. Like I thought it'd be fun. So I ordered it, and I was like so excited. I was like, oh, you got something new, spice in the bedroom. And the box came like a baseball bat, and I didn't know what it had my name on it. So I looked on Amazon, it's the only thing I ordered, and I'm thinking
The
like,
male guy's like,
and I'm thinking like, packaged peanuts, like there must be something in it.
Yeah.
Bro, it was the size of my fist to my elbow with a giant plug,
It had a.
like a fucking thing on it, and I opened it and I even looked at it and my wife like this. She's like, I don't even know what we would do with that thing.
Yeah.
And the best,
You beat up a burglar.
bro, the best, you'll love this. I returned it to Kohl's. So I took it back in the box and I took it to Kohl's because Kohl's takes Amazon returns. And the box was open. So the woman she scans it and then sees what it is. And then she has to open it to make sure it's not used. And
That's amazing.
I'm in Kohl's, and I don't realize this because I'd never done an Amazon return there. And she scans it, and it's like, doo-doo-doo. And then the thing looks up, and she looks at the picture, and she looks at me, and she looks at the picture, and she doesn't know what to do. And she goes, and I don't know what's going on. And she goes, sir, I'm going to have to open it to make sure it's not used.
No, she didn't have to open it. She just went to check it out.
I go, okay. And so she opens the box. I got a line of people in Kohl's waiting to do returns.
That's
and
awesome.
And this woman's like,
That's fucking awesome.
oh, it's so embarrassing.
That's fucking awesome.
All right, Sheila from the Bronx writes in. Oh, we're coming to the end, by the way. As we're coming to the close. You only have it flows so fast. Sheila from the Bronx. Would you rather have a threesome with two women after a night out and roll the dice on what the night could be like? Or would you rather go home with one hot woman, knowing sex would be great? What is more appealing to you now in your 40s?
One hot woman, sex would be great.
I would say one hot woman.
Yeah, one hot woman, sex would be great.
If you asked me like 20 years ago, I'd probably give you the...
Yeah, if I was in my 20s, I'd be like, yeah, if you can bring them on.
Let's
if
do
you can.
it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd still be funny either way. But I think I'd rather just the one person that I can connect with, and I think I'm just in a different space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know there was an option to try both and then tell you which I liked better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would go
Nobody's
with
throwing
one.
nobody's throwing that option to me. Nobody's like, hey, I'm gonna bring my friend over, see if you like her. Both of us are just one.
The podcast isn't that famous yet where it's like, can you try both these things out and tell us which is better? Connie writes in, let's see. Have you ever guys done the playful tongue wrestling thing? Do you ever kiss somebody and they're all tongue? Like, do you just go
like
along
lick
with
in your
it?
face?
Do you have someone lick your face before?
No. Yeah, I've had somebody lick my face. Yeah, but they were joking.
Oh, it's like, yeah, I get
they
it.
were joking. Everyone was like,
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, then it's hilarious.
No, it's
but-
freaking hilarious. No, yeah, if we could, so here's the thing. I'm a man, right? So because I'm a man, I'll take control of the situation. So if I have somebody that's going to kind of kissing out of control,
Yeah.
I'll take control
Shut
of
it
that
down?
Yeah, I'll shut it down and take control of that situation and get them to kiss. Like
bring it down a notch.
Bring it down a notch. You don't have to eat my face. You know what I mean? If we can, but I mean, again, that was years ago.
Years ago.
You know what I mean? Like people at our age, I think they're different.
Yeah,
they've been around.
It's funny I think about that now that I don't know. I haven't. By the way, I haven't kissed anybody else in like fucking millennial. But the even getting older, it was only a much younger thing.
Yeah, it was a much younger. It was a much younger thing when people were still trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know
So, what makes you feel desired and turned on the most? Let us know so we can help our husbands. So what could a woman do to make you feel desired and turns you on the most?
Here's gonna be something surprising that I guarantee that nobody's actually thinking what to say.
Ooh.
Is eye contact. You know, when you have a nice, steady, heated, passionate eye contact, I think it's a huge fucking turn on. I also think, good. Sometimes just being close to somebody, being in that proximity, cheeks are close, lips are close, and not actually touching
Ooh, that's a
is
good one.
fucking hot as shit. You know, I think that's fucking hot too. Like when you let that fire, that energy build, I think that's fucking hot, man. And I think it's good to play some games. I think it's good to go to tit for tat. You know what I mean? Don't be fucking just all submissive and don't be all controlling. Tit for tat. You know what I mean? If you can give a little, take a little, give a little, take a little. You know what I mean? I think that's exciting too. You know what I mean? I think that's a lot of fun. So I think those things are all turn-ons.
Yeah, those non-sexual cute. Like we always talk about it with people when they exchange nude photos. Don't get me wrong, naked photos are great, but sometimes it's like the anticipation of just seeing like a sexy photo of you with clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
So like
and making it work for it.
Yeah, like so a little bit of like almost kissing, or coming really close to you. Or my favorite is you walk by and I get the little drive by. The hand just kind of nicks it on the way.
So
like, ooh.
You have to remember, like, we're as sophisticated as we are as human beings, we're also animals, right? You don't see in the animal kingdom anywhere that you don't see a man trying to achieve or attract a female, and the woman, gives a little, takes a little, gives a little, takes. Like if you watch, like a bird, especially birds, the freaking male will do out the whole dancing thing, and the women will act a little bit interested and back off a little bit and give a little interest, you know what I mean? So I think that little game, that little built up of intention, is always a great thing.
Yeah. Someone even wrote in hand holding. Hey.
Yeah, no, hand holding's hot too, man. I think being cuddled, having I think hugging can be hot too.
There's nothing I like more in the morning than waking up. I mean, there's a lot of things I like in the morning, but sometimes just a good cuddle, just a really solid cuddle is just really great.
I agree.
All right, so as we bring in this show, we only have a few minutes left. I thought this was a good question. It's from Tony. No, not me, from California.
What's up, Tony?
Hey, Tony. What are your current fitness goals as the summer is coming to a close? Do you guys have certain changes in your workout routines or some kind of goal you're working towards? What is the transition like as you're coming out of the summer?
So mine's a little different right now. Mine's a little different. I'm not slowing down whatsoever. In fact, I'm jacking it up by 100%. But I got stuff I'm doing, right? So I think here's the biggest mistake everybody makes, right? They work out till summer, and then they kind of slow down during the summer, and then they kind of die off in September, right? Fitness is something that you should do every day. It's something that should be a goal every day, because if you look for the fountain of youth, you're looking for a way to stay young. You're looking for a way to be healthy. Working out, eating right is something that you consistently will do, and you would definitely have 100% benefits from that. You'll definitely be healthy. You'll definitely live a little longer, and be happier emotionally and physically and mentally, So I think you should definitely be working out consistently and always have a goal. I think the moment you get stagnant is when you die. Bruce Lee said it the best: stagnant water brings death, right? So keep moving, keep flowing. And it doesn't always have to be the same stuff. Like you don't always have to go do weights. You can switch it up, do like a month of riding a bike outside, do a month of like hiking outside, or do a month of like playing a game like tennis or basketball or handball, or just something a little different. Just to keep yourself motivated, right? Keep yourself activated, I think you just want to keep yourself moving forward.
Yeah, I think the fun part for me is because my co-host has aggressive goals as he comes into the new year. That means I can't let him get that far ahead of me. So it's fun.
I love that.
So I'm already.
I love that.
I'm on 2 days. By the way, I will keep making this on the podcast because this will make me stick to it. I know. I'm on 2 days of no carbs and 2 days of no alcohol, and next week it'll be 9. And by the end of August, I'll probably just be in my underwear, which would be fantastic for me because I won't sweat in here.
Yeah, it's fucking hot here.
But it's always fun when you have somebody like it's harder when you get older to find someone that's like doing something and then you're like they always fuck with people called a gym nemesis when you go to the gym and you're like, oh yeah, you can lift heavier. I'm gonna lift heavier. So my goal is to by the time Chris gets to the end of the year, that I'm going to help him with what he's working on, and we're going to have some fun letting some aggression out. It'll be a good time.
It'll be a good time.
So,
love that.
And then we'll shoot our calendar, and then we'll have it out in time. So we have we have goals, and then there's podcast goals, and then
more goals.
And then there's more goals. So outside that, what we're going to do on the last thing is I'm just going to do a shout out and then we'll bring the show to a close.
Let me do one thing real quick.
Oh, yeah,
here.
shoot.
I had one thing. So somebody wrote into me. I don't know who it was, but I do see most of your messages. I get thousands a day, so I do apologize. But I'm going to be honest with you. I saw somebody's message who told me they just got sober. Right? They decided alcohol was their thing. If you're watching this right now, I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you for getting sober. Here's the key thing. You asked me, how do you stay sober? This is how you stay sober. You have to create new habits for your triggers, right? Identify the things that trigger you that make you want to drink. There's something that triggers you. If you identify that trigger, you can create a new habit around it, right? So heal from the trigger, heal from the trauma, create a new habit. Those are two key things. Those are things that help me get sober. Instead of me going to get a drink or going to do drugs or whatever it was that was my thing at the time, what I did was create a new habits. The gym, going hiking, reading a book, studying motivational stuff, doing stuff that would make me a better person all around, right? So for you, stay sober, stay on that path. I can tell you, man, I just showed Tony a picture of me 9 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And if you saw, and I'm not going to post it because my sobriety is my thing. It's mine. I don't need anybody's approval on it. I don't need anybody giving me kudos on it. It's my win, right? So, but if you look at this picture of me 9 years ago when I was on that dark path, it's amazing how things have just changed 100% the other direction, right? Like 180 degrees. So I can tell you, if you do the work, you take the time to identify your trauma, you take the time to create a new habit. Is it easy? No, it's not easy at all. Is it fucking worth it? 100%. My life is so much better now. My kids' lives are better now. We're doing this now. So I'm telling you right now. So I'm being completely honest with you. Let yourself heal from the trauma. Go through it. Create a new habit. It will take time. I mean, it's been a 9-year journey for me. It'll take time. It'll be 10 years in January. It'll take time, but it's fucking worth it. It's fucking worth it. So stay sober, stay on that path, man. And I promise you, I give you my word, man. If you do, your life will change for 100% for the better. I just want to address that.
Yeah. The only thing, I'm not saying anything on top of that, but thank you for sharing your picture with me.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, I mean,
I know it's personal, you know what I mean? So
yeah, it was personal. Like that day, that picture I sent you that day was the day I had a whole plan to off myself. You know what I mean? I was going to do some terrible things to hurt myself, and freaking, if it wasn't for that little one over there, I wouldn't be here. So again, that's like, it's my personal win. I don't need anybody's approval on that stuff, but I'm telling you, because of my experience, I can give you 100% my word. If you do what I tell you to do, it'll work. It'll work 100%. You just have to do the work. You have to make that choice. You have to sit there and be like, you know what, this is better for me than what I was doing before. Because what I was doing before got me here. So you have to kill that old self and focus on the new person you want to be. You know, 1 week sober, congratulations. Yeah, man, that's amazing.
All right, to end the show, Karen from the UK, thanks for the light and laughter. 7 challenging years of losing family and my dad being one. And then 4 years ago, I woke up as a wife and went to bed as a widow. Then a few months ago, there was a light. I heard a deep, gravelly voice through my AirPods, and I heard the words, I believe in you, I believe in the best of you. That voice led me to Advice Unfiltered, and there I found another silver fox. You both have created a brilliant community. You make me laugh, plus now you're costing me a bloody fortune, so I've only gone to now got myself a personal trainer, which I start August 7th. I'm aiming to be woken up by someone's morning glory.
Love that.
The gene pool's not looking pretty great, but I just wanted you guys to know you may not reach everyone, but those who are seeking it, you've reached me here in the UK, so please keep shining with love from a reinstated virgin. And the last one I like was Hannah von Leuven. And I don't know where you're from, Hannah, but I'm guessing Sweden, maybe? Not a question, just a note to say thank you, guys, for the laughs, for the crazy topics, for being honest and being real. Chris, thank you for your message on IG. Even though you have no clue who I am, wishing me a good Tuesday or whatever day it is so great. You don't get to hear that too often from too many people. And when you hear it from a random person, it's nice. Keep up what you guys are doing. I have seen and heard enough of the directed stuff. The unfiltered life is the life for me. Way to go. So shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys listening to the podcast. And as always, as we wrap it up, shout out first of all to always to Ming, who's in the behind the scenes. We appreciate when he's here.
Ming. Woo!
As you guys know, Ming likes to pop stuff on our screen so we can see it. Shout out to Jen Alpha. Jen Alpha, do you have words for the wisdom for as we leave today?
You gotta say it a little louder.
Well, he told me to be quiet when I said
You
it.
yelled.
You were on fire before.
Merch.
Merch, is there anything else you want to tell him?
Somebody a hug, somebody a kiss, any day of the week, whenever you can.
Be a good person, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my boy right there. That's my boy.
He's our regular first question of the day.
The first question of the day. I love that.
So for me, like I say it all the time, first off, we are engaging in some really big stuff. You'll see us start to transition to some things that we're going to need your help with. We're doing a new podcast studio, so that'll take a couple weeks, and we're in the middle of painting it. And then you guys will be able to see what we're evolving to, which is great.
Yeah.
Really important. Like, we're trying to get this whole Instagram, Facebook, TikTok thing live working, so we appreciate you guys joining the way you do. But in the next few months, our goal is just someone asked the other day, they were like, can you guys answer more questions? Can you do more stuff? Look, part of it is really that the more successful this show becomes, the more time we can invest into it.
Yeah.
And what's happening is we're starting on that path. So hopefully what you'll see this year is that our community grows to the point where we have no choice.
Yeah, we'll do like 2-3 episodes a week.
We'll do a bunch of episodes a week.
Yeah.
Then we'll be on the road. Then we'll really get to do what we mean to do with this stuff. But as always, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate my stellar co-host here. When he showed me his picture of his addiction, I, as a friend, as a man, as always, I was like, do you want to see my fat picture to make it even?
Love this guy.
I was like, I got one, but I'm way bigger. And he was like, well, I was a crack addict. I was like, it's okay. I go.
Was it crack?
What was it crack? I said crack.
Yeah, he said crack. Was it crack?
Not doing crack.
It's not doing crack.
I'll cut it out. But I go, at least you had abs.
At least that ass.
I know. That's what guys do as friends. We're like, I'm glad you're on the other side of it, and but I could have ate you as a toothpick.
Yeah, I look like shit, man. The fact I even looked at that's crazy.
But as always, I appreciate you guys, love you guys, and I'll pass over to my co-host to end the show as always.
Yeah, no, man. Listen, episode 27. Holy shit! All right,
27, baby.
27 episodes in, man. This is fucking amazing. You guys like the show? I liked it. I thought it was great. Thank you. Listen, Tony said it. Thank you. We've created this huge community here. You guys are a huge part of this community. There would be no community if it wasn't for you. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, being a part of it, being so supportive. Shout out to everybody that's been attacking my scammers. This is the only account I have on TikTok. See Me Now 72 is my only account. The rest of them, all of them, every single one of them, all fake. I am not reaching out to you. I am not messaging you. I do not have Telegram. I do not have WhatsApp. I'm a busy man. Being a father, starting a business, doing all this stuff here. Follow me on See Me Now 72. Follow me on freaking Team David 72 on Instagram. It's verified. My Facebook is verified. But listen, thank you guys. Like, seriously, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being a part of this community, writing the questions, and being really a stellar community. Like, you guys are freaking awesome. As always, man, we believe in you. We believe in the best in you. This is Advice Unfiltered, episode 27. Woo! Woo!